All right, David here, back again. Gonna shoot some of my faves right here. So, got this old moose head right here. It's a double transformer. I don't think that one works. I don't know. This transformer right here. It's an older transformer, older kind of little vintage. I don't know if it's what's wrong with that, but anyway, I don't see anything broken on this one. I don't think it is broken, but it did flash, so I'm assuming the glass is good. It's just not working. So I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it's probably that transformer. I think this transformer is the good transformer. Yeah, that's the good transformer. And this one's not. We actually do have some other transformers too. The cool old Texas right here, Coors. 2-stage right there. It's pretty neat. A little dry. Bud Light, Ole. Some goodies right here. Some really, really good ones. Good vintage stuff. Love the old Falstaff as well. Schaefer's a good one too. This one has a bad transformer, it says. No Strohs. The Reserve's good. Dakota right there. It's a good little vintage one as well. There's a lot more signs, a lot of parts that are kind of laying around. There's tons and tons and tons and tons. There's another sign. Lots of beer related. Old Herman Joseph at Works needs to plug that one in. Another Falstaff is just not plugged in. Don't have enough room. Can't plug them all at the same time. But lots of beer paraphernalia items. Neat little High Life there. There's a goodie right there. An old scale. A lot of old bottles. An old cash register as well. I mean, this thing is just absolutely loaded. There's so much. There's just absolutely so much. I mean, it's just little items like this, probably from what, 40s, 50s, something like that. Roughly that. There's a Miller High Life. Thermometer is working too, as well. Another Schlitz. I mean, look at that old. I guess it's an old clock. I guess right there. I mean, it's just, guys. This thing is loaded. Is an understatement. Loaded would be an understatement. Just tons of cool relics, neat pieces, just throughout this whole thing. It is absolutely amazing. I'm going to jump rooms over here. This room you can't hardly see. I wish we could. This room just doesn't have a light. We have to bring some light in. There's another Ole sign right over here. Coors Ultra Gold. There's a few neons here. And it's like this old, probably from what, the 80s? I don't know if you can see this lady. It's a stand-up cardboard cutout. You know, just some, again, more vintage items. Just, there's an LA beer, Anheuser-Busch right there. That's kind of cool. Some more signs as well. So it just kind of keeps going. Thanks for watching. We'll switch rooms here. Yeah, as we jump into this room, look at all these old flats. Dr. Pepper, RC Cola, tons and tons of old flats there. Pumps, motors, look at those saw blades. I mean, the vintage and antique stuff that's in here, it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's endless. There's so many treasures, so many cool items in here. There's some forges and forged parts. Look at that old press. I don't know if you can see that thing. Neat old hand press right there. Old hand pump, well pump there. I don't know if you can see that. That old press is pretty neat. There's more Budweiser vintage items. I mean, it's just on and on and on. We'll pan over here. A lot of tooling, hand tools. These are the good tools too. A little shoe stand there, kind of mixed in as well. But just tons and tons. One-man saws. I mean, just over and over and over. Hopefully you get a pretty good feel for the massive amount of collectibles and stuff that we sifted through to get this one. Here's look at this old Miller. It says it's Miller Time sign. Lot 534. It's got a little damage to it. It's not perfect, but just fine stuff. There's some more beer frames in here. Lots of artifact, old rocks, neat stuff. It's lots of collectible stones and stuff as well. You can tell by how long this stuff has probably been here, just looking at the boxes on these things. Look at that old Coleman box full of stuff. Tons of nails and supplies and pieces and parts to stuff. Here's an old box. There's another old wooden box. I can't quite read it. Paskins maybe, something like that. Anyway, hope that gives you a pretty good feel for what we got. Oh, I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna pause and go outside. It's raining a little bit. I'm gonna shoot that old gas pump here. As I'm on the way out, here's that forge right here. All right, blew the leaves up. You can see it's blowing those leaves out of the way. Working good. That's pretty cool. Lot 450 in that one. There's another beer sign right there. Looks like a Miller. All right, let's run out here. All right, here's the sign. The pump. There's the pump. Saying about 8 foot tall-ish. I'm getting absolutely soaked. Whew, okay. Anyway, that's the pumps out there. There's some other parts and pieces that are on the ground kind of with it. And then we got more stuff on the inside that somebody needs to put with it. We kind of missed that there was stuff that probably just didn't know, nobody knew. But anyway, guys, check this sale out. This one's a doozy. It is absolutely fantastic. Check it out. AuctionMO.com is where you'll find it. AuctionMO.com. Look at this. It got some more. It's like I keep going through this, and there's just finding more. There's a brand new, an old Stag beer, a Stag beer sign, still in the box, still brand new in the box. I mean, it's just kind of incredible. What we have here. Oh, here's a bunch of. I didn't show these. Bunch of beer display, price displays, a bunch of those right there. But check it out, guys. AuctionMO.com is where you'll find it. AuctionMO.com. This is our Springfield, Missouri state auction here, just past Sam's, not too far from Sam's. So check it out. AuctionMO.com. Thanks for watching. Got any questions? Text us, calls, emails anytime. Have a good day.